We have been so exhausted, whether that's in terms of a relationship to finally feel faded or correct, or waiting for paperwork or documents or a new job or just a push to finally figure out which way you're supposed to go. It is finally here. Godly, this is good. Now that we have this opportunity to move forward, how are we going to do it? Who's going to be a part of this journey that we're now embarking on? Who are we leaving behind? If you had to put a team together of individuals who you are taking to a deserted island, who are you going to take with you? That's how you need to now operate and move in your life. If people are half-ass doing things in their own life, they'll do the same thing in terms of being a support system in your life. And so this is a really great opportunity for us now to say, I'm no longer in that space of just accepting mediocrity. Now it's finally the time to move forward because we actually have the stability that we need in place. And I don't want you to look at this from like a money standpoint or having all of the things that you wish you could attain or acquire in this life. No, but you have the structure. The structure has now been built. You are now leveling up. Some of you all have been in a position to where you're like, I want to be the best at what I do. I want to hone into my craft. For some of you all, this will be teaching classes. For others of you, this will be going back to school or everything doesn't have to be like an official signing up for classes, but the Hierophant wants things done in a particular way, in a particular order, because if we have the blueprint, why not follow a blueprint that's already worked, right? And so the Hierophant is supporting us in saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So some of you all now are in this space of realizing that I'm no longer working with potential. I'm no longer taking excuses from myself, excuses from other people. And I love this for you. Your outside needs to match your inside, and your inside needs to match your outside. And this means in terms of wake up, operate, show up as the person who your future self is trying to align to or officially aligning to. Very amazing day in terms of signing contracts, especially older contracts or revision of some sort. Some of you all are going to want to have some type of cosmetic procedures or just changing like your wardrobe or how you show up. Some of you all who've been suffering in a relationship, I want you to change. I want you to switch it up a little bit. I want you to do something that makes you feel beautiful, not for them, but for yourself. Oh, yes. Okay. Why is this here? Yeah. There's nothing in the past waiting for you. It doesn't exist anymore. And this could be really hard for a lot of us who has so much value in the past. So many things, that we value from a person or a relationship or a job, money, resources. It doesn't exist anymore. And like I'm getting this vision of a person walking into an abandoned house and they're just sobbing because in their mind, they're thinking about all of the beautiful furniture, lamps, pictures, times, dinners, things that they had in this house or this place. But it's now abandoned and it's gone. And although that nostalgia can feel so satisfying, it's not real. It's not reality right now. And so it doesn't serve you to think of how the marriage used to be, to think about how the friendship used to be, to think about the money that you used to make. That money is gone. Those people are no longer who they used to be. And that's okay. They have the right to change, even for worse. They have the right to change for better and not want to be aligned or be a part of your life anymore. We have to remind ourselves that things that do not exist in our present moment are blessings. I'm going to say that again. Things that don't exist in our present moment that we miss from the past are actually blessings that they're not here anymore. As much of an emotional roller coaster that this can be, we have to accept the truth of what our life is right now. None of these material items we can take with us. And this is a reminder today. People who lead with their money and people who lead with their materialistic gains are often very hollow. And so you have to think and question yourself when you are a person who's constantly trying to chase so much, do so much. I don't subscribe to the belief that you have to be poor in order to be righteous, but I do think that once we start to itch out of these things, make my human experience more comfortable, and we start leaning into idolizing the things, like they say, something I heard just recently, you have to stay humble because when you, and a lot of people get offended by that because they think like, no, I'm confident, I'm cocky, I'm gonna pop my shit. Yeah, pop your shit, but you are never bigger than the program. If you have a mission for orphans and the attention and the fame starts to come in and you forget your original mission, that it was always for the children who were without, you have now gotten bigger than the dream, the agenda, the purpose, the plan. And when you start to put your physical self as the focal point instead of the dream, the music, the help that you want to give to the world, the service, the insight, the enlightenment, that's when you turn into the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is why we're naturally so turned off by very like chauvinistic, arrogant, overly materialistic people. It's an energy that just doesn't feel right when your spirit is aligning with your higher goddess purpose or your highest God purpose or source energy or the all. It just doesn't make sense. And when we look at it from an astrological standpoint, it makes so much sense because Pisces, being the last sign on the zodiac wheel, reminds us that all of the things that we hold on in life, all of the things, all of the people, even our children, we one day have to let go of it all. And so holding on to it for dear life is never advised, especially when we are ultimately going back to the Three of Wands upright, here to look forward, here to, enjoy this energy and the days that we have and the people and the experiences with people. We have to enjoy those moments and let them go and be very grateful for the days that we finally see help coming in. We finally feel like our prayers are being answered, and not just our prayers are being answered, but we're aligning with the prayers. We're no longer looking at the prayer or the things that we desire outside of us. This is a very powerful place to be aligned with your higher self and understand that nothing that I desire is outside of me. It's within such a close reach. Today is such a powerful energy. Use it to your advantage. Go the places you feel in your soul guided to be at, whether that's a pond, a lake, a mall, calling a friend, checking in on someone. Trust me, if you follow that internal wind that's within you, that intuition, you will find such a blessed energy follows you.